I love learning. Why? It's because every time it challenges me, it shows me new ways, it makes me uncomfortable. And then in the end, I feel much better. And you remember yourself when you try to learn something, somebody comes to you and gives you an idea, a new perspective. What comes to your mind in the very beginning? You say, hey, I know this already. I don't need this advice. Or you say, hey, I'm already a great speaker, or I'm an expert on this. Why do I need to hear this person? And wait some minutes or some moments, and then another voice comes inside of your head saying, hey, just listen. Just listen and then give a chance. Maybe this person will give you something totally different, a different perspective, and you will improve, you will learn more. Dear Toastmasters, this second voice is your mentor's voice. We love our mentors, so tonight I will mention 3 of them that I enjoy working together, and I would like to tell my feelings and my experience about what happened in the last year or so. The first one is a nice gentleman. His name is Matt Krause. He's an American living in Turkey. He actually literally walked through Turkey, 1,500 kilometers, and write a book about it. He's also founder of Istanbul Toastmasters in 2007. When I joined Istanbul Toastmasters, I happened to catch him and I said, can you be my mentor? And he says, of course, he likes to help. First question from him was, why are you here? What do you want to achieve in Toastmasters? And I said, okay, great question. You know, I'm working in a big company and there is always these slides in the back of the stage when I'm there. And I know these slides, contents are easy. And then I'm just talking and I don't care much about the audience. I say, hey, these guys are here sitting, listening to me. And here is the slide. So, you know, I don't need to do anything else. That was how I was talking. So he said, great. Then first homework, no PowerPoint in the CC manual. 10 speeches, no PowerPoint. So I loved it. It was really a challenge. I really loved that. And I went through these speeches one by one and I really enjoyed and I understand why he said that. And the second one, he told me, slow down. Slow down. Let the audience digest what you are talking about. Give them time. Slow down. This was a real challenge to me, you can imagine. So I'm a fast talker and I just want to say everything and then get it out of my way. But it's not that way. So I try to slow down, and slow down. There's something else about Matt that helped me a lot. When he's speaking, when we are having a tea or something, he puts a long pause between his sentences, really long pauses. He's thinking and compiling his thoughts. So I learned to listen. Don't think about it. Just listen. No distraction. Just listen. Hear him out. Hear him and then answer if needed or ask another question. So these pauses in Matt's normal speaking style really, really helped me to listen without distraction of other thoughts. So that was Matt. I really like him. He's still helping us and he's still helping new members in our club. The second mentor I'm working with is our own Magda. So we met some time ago and she started introducing pathways to Turkish clubs. In the very beginning, in her first Zoom, I remember she was talking about pop-ups and Internet Explorer and software. So I said, hey, is this pathways all about? And then after some meetings, it just came into philosophy of Toastmasters and pathways. So we became friends and she's now running an education session every Thursdays for us. And I'm really enjoying working with her also one-on-one. So what I realized about being a protege and working with Magda is that when she asks me something, you know, somebody asks you something, you say, hey, I don't want to do that. Come on, I don't have time. Or, you know, you want to find some excuses. And when Magda asks something from me, there is this convincing confidence and style that I really feel this should make sense for me to do it. So I really believe in great depth that this would be helpful to me, that she sees some gaps in me and she wants me to work on this particular issue so that I can get out of it. So far it worked really fine. I would say 95% of what she asked for me to do, and then most of them were related, of course, public speaking and related issues. I'm really happy about that. And I believe Victor will agree with me. Working with Magda is a real pleasure. The third person is from my company. I work for GE. It's a huge company, and his name is Paul Mullen, and he's one of the top managers in my business, ultrasound. And I learned from him to be humble, to be direct, to be unbureaucratic, and to really open up yourself to new ideas. You can be a top executive, but how he listens to me, how he cares my opinions, how he shares this with certain important or certain related people was impressed me a lot. So we are also working still with Paul, and he helps me surviving in a complex environment, as well as really directly be yourself in a complex, big environment, big corporate environment. To wrap up, love your mentors. They are great people and they are not selfish. They are just helping us. Back to Toastmaster.
Thank you.